Welcome to the deep dive.
Hello.
Today, we're taking a closer look, a sort of quick but thorough peek at the Applied AI and Ethics Monthly Mixer.
Yeah, something that sounds quite interesting.
Exactly. Think of this as your way to quickly get the lowdown on this event, see what it's about, and maybe figure out if it's something you should check out yourself.
Right. We've gathered the key details, the essential info.
Our mission really is just to pull out the most important bits about this mixer so you can easily see if it fits with what you're interested in, AI, ethics, all that.
We're basically giving you the highlights based on the information available so you can make that call without digging through everything yourself.
Okay, so let's dive in then. What exactly is the Applied AI and Ethics Monthly Mixer?
Well, at its core, it's a global thing,
Hmm.
an online gathering. It's designed for people who are, actively doing things with AI or really thinking hard about it. And it's set up as this open format networking event, the main focus, that intersection between actually applying AI, putting it to work, and the really important ethical questions that come up.
So builders and thinkers, basically.
Pretty much. It's a place for the people actually building the tech, but also those looking at the bigger picture, the societal impact.
So it sounds like it's aiming for quite a diverse crowd within the AI space.
Absolutely, yeah. The info we have suggests it's for a whole mix of people. You've got developers coding the systems, researchers pushing the
And
boundaries.
policymakers, too.
Yep, policymakers thinking about rules, ethicists focusing on doing it right, product leaders who have to make decisions about AI in products.
Gotcha.
Essentially, if your job, or even just your deep interest, touches on using AI in the real world and the ethics around it, this mixer seems designed for you.
Right, right. So if you're making AI or thinking hard about what it does, this could be your kind of community. Now, it specifically says it's not a webinar or a panel. What's the vibe then? What's the alternative?
Yeah, that's a really key point they seem to emphasize. It's described as structured free, chat first,
Chat first, okay.
and it happens on what they call a Slack-like virtual platform. So picture less listening to talks, much more actual talking and connecting.
Makes sense.
The platform itself has these topic-specific channels, kind of like dedicated chat rooms. And importantly, you can also do private video chats or just text chats one-on-one.
Ah, okay. So options for deeper dives.
Exactly. That flexibility, that focus on just talking to people seems to be what makes it different. It's almost presented as a shortcut, a faster way to connect with people who are working on the same stuff or asking the same questions as you.
A shortcut to being well-informed, maybe, by connecting with others.
Something like that, yeah. Less passive learning, more active connecting.
Okay, so it's really about jumping in and participating, not just listening. How does that kind of self-directed thing work in practice?
Well, the main idea seems to be that you control your experience. There isn't like a rigid agenda, no moderator leading every single conversation.
Interesting. So potentially quite open discussions.
That seems to be the goal. Less formal structure, maybe more candid talk. The flexibility comes from being able to hop between different chat channels, whatever interests you at the moment.
Right.
You can be in a group chat.
Right.
Then maybe someone says something interesting, and you can just, start a private chat or even a quick video call with them.
So peer learning and direct networking.
Exactly. It's all about learning from each other and building those direct links. They even mention an explainer video that shows how it looks, but we're just talking about it here.
Sounds like a good way to actually meet people you wouldn't normally bump into. So thinking about our listener, the learner, who specifically do you think gets the most out of this?
Like we touched on, it really does seem aimed at a broad group. If you see yourself as, say, someone on the tech side, maybe deploying AI.
Or policy.
Or policy, yeah, shaping governance. Or maybe you're a data scientist trying to build fair models.
Yeah.
Or an academic studying the impacts.
Ethicists, product people.
Right, ethicists focused on responsible tech, product leaders making those tricky calls about AI features. Any of those roles, really. Or even if you're just deeply curious and engaged with these topics.
So if you're wrestling with the how or the should we of AI,
then this community is probably built with you in mind, yeah.
got it. So let's say you join, you're in this virtual space. What actually goes on? What kind of discussions can you expect?
Well, the theme channels give a pretty good clue. There's a hashtag general channel, sounds like the main square, introductions, announcements, general chat.
Standard stuff.
Then there's hashtag networking. That seems like the place to share what you're up to, projects, papers, maybe tools you've built or found useful for ethical AI.
Okay, practical sharing.
And hashtag intros channel, too, sounds more for just saying hi, sharing your background, why you're interested.
Right.
And interestingly, hashtag help wanted channel. That suggests like a real collaborative vibe. You can ask for advice or offer help on specific ethics challenges like fairness or deployment issues.
That could be really valuable.
Definitely. And finally, there's an hashtag industry room tech channel. That sounds like where they get into the nitty-gritty real-world case studies, talking about AI misuse, explainability, bias mitigation efforts.
So tackling the tough stuff.
Seems like it. And remember, on top of all these channels, you've got those private chat and one-on-one video call options for, more focused talk.
That does sound comprehensive. Covers a lot of ground.
Okay, practicalities. When is it? How easy is it to actually get in?
Okay, so it happens every third Wednesday of the month. And the time is 4:00 p.m. to 6:00 p.m. But crucially, it's your local time.
Oh, that's smart. Makes it accessible globally.
Yeah, really helpful. And getting in sounds super straightforward. The description stresses no login hurdles, no presentations to sit through.
Show up and talk.
Pretty much. It's designed to be like zero friction, just people getting together to chat. For the actual link you need to join, you'll need to check the description that comes with this deep dive. Okay, so no complex signups, no sitting through slides. Just jump in. All right, we've covered the what, the how, the who, but let's boil it down. Why should someone listening care? What's the real benefit here? Like, maybe you're stuck on a problem and you connect with someone who's actually solved something similar.
Absolutely. That practical insight seems key. I think the value stacks up in a few ways. First, it's genuinely global. You're connecting with people from all over, all focused on responsible AI.
That's a big plus.
Then there's the way it works, self-led chats, easy one-on-one networking. It's a chance to connect with people who share your concerns maybe more deeply than at a big formal conference.
Right, more personal connection.
You can exchange real insights, learn about different frameworks, see what others are actually doing in applied AI,
Yeah.
build up your own sort of ethical AI toolkit and network.
And it's regular, right, not just a one-off.
Exactly. The fact that it's monthly means you can keep coming back, follow up on conversations, really build those relationships over time. It's an ongoing opportunity.
That consistency sounds really valuable in such a fast-moving field. Okay, so if someone listening is thinking, this sounds interesting, what's the next step for them?
Simple enough. Just check the description that goes along with this deep dive we're having.
Okay.
There'll be a link in there. That link will give you more details. And crucially, it's the way to actually join the next Applied AI and Ethics Monthly Mixer.
Perfect. So, wrapping up, our look at the Applied AI and Ethics Monthly Mixer shows it's, well, a pretty unique space. A global participant-driven networking event for anyone involved in AI who cares about doing it responsibly. It's all about open chat, collaboration, tackling both the practical and ethical sides of applied AI.
Yeah, that sums it up well. And it leaves you, the listener, with something to maybe chew on.
Go on.
Just consider this. How might really engaging in conversations, like active dialogue with a diverse bunch of people coming at AI from different backgrounds, different expertise, how might that actually shift your own perspective, your own approach to building AI and thinking about its ethical weight?